Hey, I'm Jay, and this is my RuneScape account. I've been playing this game since 2005, and ever since then, I've been chasing one childhood goal, maxing every skill and earning the iconic max cape. For those who might not know, old school RuneScape is a point-and-click online RPG based on the 2007 version of the game. At the time of this recording, there are 24 skills in total, each one taking countless hours to max out, and now I'm closer than ever to reaching that goal. But there's an added challenge. I'm playing on a group Ironman. In game mode where trading with anyone outside your group is restricted, meaning every item has to be earned from scratch. It's tough, it's rewarding, and to be honest, it's a way for me to try out every content this game can offer. And to make things even more interesting, I'm currently one of the last remaining active players in my group. So join me as I document my progress and achievements in old school RuneScape as I push towards maxing every skill and finally completing this long time goal. Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of my Road to Max series. In this series, each episode will cover 1 month of progress as I document my journey towards maxing this account. Before we get started, I want to quickly explain how the series will work. Every month, I'll set a few smaller specific goals that help me push closer to my main objective. I'll break down what I'm aiming for and then track my progress throughout the month instead of just watching me skill and grind out a 99. You'll get to see me try different content and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes along the way. For this one of January, I set a few goals I have in mind. First is to get all my skills at least level 90. Second, obtain 3 more Zenite shards for demonic gorillas. Third, complete 2 elite achievement diaries. And lastly, get another tormented items for tormented demons. As you can see, 2 of these goals are focused on upgrading my gear. The better gear, the easier for me to start trying out new bosses without struggling as much. These goals should give me plenty of work towards this month, so let's get started. Kicking off my January goals, I figured it was finally time to grind some rune crafting. It's one of the lowest skills that's something I've been putting off forever, so I started at Guardians of the Rift since I was running low on runes from all the PVMing and other grinds. But honestly, this minigame is clutch if you need a steady supply of runes. Rune crafting is usually hated because of the XP so slow, but Jagex actually made it a less painful way to grind by creating this minigame for us to do. Instead of just running to different altars all over the map, which takes up a lot of time, this minigame makes it much easier by having almost all the altars in one location, excluding a few rune altars such as the Souls, Wrath, Sunfires, and Astrals, but overall it's a good place to gather your runes when you need them, especially on Ironman mode. So after leveling up from the minigame, I had about 100 pulls save up, so I sent them and tried my luck at the reward guardian for the minigame pet. After 100 pulls, I had no luck there, but I did get some pearls, and that's more progress towards another rune crafting outfit and extra runes. So I switched things up and started doing lava runes because I got a little tired from doing Guardians of the Rift. With the sailing update that came out recently, it came with an item called a Sailor's Amulet, and not gonna lie, this amulet is pretty good because it gives you a teleport that's only 7 tiles away from a bank, which is a good solid alternative if you don't have max crafting cape yet. So if you don't know how the lava rune method works, it's actually pretty simple. You just need to be in the lunar spellbook for 2 spells, NPC contact, which lets you repair your pouches by talking to the dark mage, and magic imbue so you can make combination runes without needing a talisman. What I'm doing here is using earth runes on the fire altar to make lava runes, and I'm using a ring of elements to get to the altar without needing the fire talisman. After I finish crafting, I teleport to Defend Point with the Sailor's Amulet, but you do need 67 sailing for this, and then hit the nearby bank chest right there and grab more essence, and then teleport straight back to the fire altar and repeat. And yeah, that's basically the whole run. You can see me playing it out in this clip. So this is like one of the fastest rune crafting methods in the game so far that I know, getting up to around 85k XP an hour, but the downside is super click intensive, so you really have to stay focused and then burn through a lot of law and water runes to keep the amulet charged. But thankfully I have a lot of law and water runes sitting in my bank, so I don't have to worry about running it out for a while. I kinda got a little burnt out doing rune crafting for a while, so I decided to work on my other goals, which is getting a Zenite shard. Lucky for me, I had a black demon task that I have not finished, and being on that task, it gives me a damage boost to demonic gorillas when I wear my Slayer helmet, which counts as a kill for that task. I've been pretty dry lately gaining a shard from these guys, but you can see how excited I was getting this shard.
Oh my god,
I got it. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, oh, we
Nice.
finally
Congrats,
got
man.
it. Oh my god, it's been like bit. Oh god, I don't know how to react. I do not know. I do not know how to react.
Did you get
Oh,
PK'd in there?
oh my god, it took about 1300
The reason why I got so
bro.
excited over that clip
That-
because
the
I was
last
extremely
time I got
dry
it was
getting my second
1300
shard.
kills.
And during this audio recording right now, I have almost 1600 kills on these guys. These shards are supposed to be a 1 out of 300 chance according to the wiki. And not gonna lie, I can't wait to get all these shards I need from these mobs so I can go on and do other PVM activities. So during the month, my clan decided to throw together a little seasonal mini event, and I just put my own goals on pause for a bit and just jump in to have some fun. And honestly, I'm really glad I did because I had a blast the whole time. I ended up getting a bunch of clogs done and pick up quite a few weapons too, which is huge. Most of it will probably be useful later on, or even if some of my group mates come back and need help with their progress, I already have the gear ready. It was actually really refreshing to take a break from grinding non-stop and not stress about trying to force myself to finish all the goals for the month. Just playing for fun and going with the flow helped a lot and kept me from getting burnt out from the game. And on top of that, I somehow managed to get a freaking pet during the event on a super low kill count too, which is honestly wild. Definitely didn't expect that, but I'm not complaining at all. Let me share it. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? What? I got the pet! I can't believe I got the pet! I got a pet! What the hell? No fucking way I got the boss pet! Once the event wrapped up, I headed back to Slayer and got assigned gargoyles. I decided to switch it up and take on Gortez Guardians to try my luck at the pet drop. During the task, I actually ended up with solid drops, including a core drop used to make Guardian boots. They're more of a defensive upgrade, but I'll definitely find a use for them down the line. What surprised me though was pulling 2 granite hammers. I kept one and tossed the other into shared storage, so my teammates can grab it whenever they get the gargoyle task, since that weapon's pretty effective against them. After finishing that Slayer task, I went back to skilling and continued my goal of getting every skill at least level 90. Out of everything I've trained so far, runecrafting was easily the most painful. The XP rates are just brutal. Even when I did the lava rune crafting, it felt painfully slow. Prayer was the last skill I decided to push to level 90, mainly because it was the easiest for me since I had a lot of bone shards saved up in my bank, so it was finally time to use them. If you're newer to the game or just want a safer, more relaxed way to train prayer, I highly recommend this method. It's very low stress since you don't have to kill mobs, gather bones, and crush them into shards. Instead, you can just simply AFK at the calcified rocks at Camp Torim. But the downside is that each sacrifice drains about 2 prayer points, so I went through quite a lot of restore potions during this method. On top of that, I had to gather Sunfire Splitters from the Colosseum to make Blessed Sunfire wines, which are required to sacrifice the shards. After a few hours of grinding, I finally hit level 90 prayer, completing my goal of having all my stats in the 90s. This puts me one big step closer to maxing for the first time ever, and I'm feeling really hopeful that the max cape isn't too far away. After nearly 20 years of playing this game, this is the first time I ever reach a milestone like this, and it feels incredibly rewarding. Looking back, my younger self would have been completely blown away from the idea of ever getting this far. Near the end of the month, I decided to tackle some achievement diaries, and one of the elite diaries I chose to complete was the Wilderness. I picked this task specifically because completing the Elite Wilderness Diary gives it a useful reward, which causes the dragons in the wilderness to drop their bones in the node form, which means they stack instead of taking individual inventory slots. This makes it much easier to kill dragons for extended periods without constantly running back to the nearby bank to deposit full inventory of bones. With this in mind, it became part of my plan to efficiently max my prayer level in the near future. I also put together a short montage of me completing my final diary task for the wilderness, so shout out to my friend Yume for helping me get it done. I wasn't sure how to fit it in the video into my story, so I decided to just include it here. After all, I put quite a bit of time into it, so I hope you like it.
Anyone want to help me beat 3 of the wilderness bosses for my achievement?
Sure, I can give you a hand.
This would be tired.
Let me finish 25 more red kills, and then I can J.
Heart emoji.
Lord have mercy on
What
my
is that?
bust.
Nice.
Put your ass on that bed and prepare for the
Finishing off the month, I decided to tackle more Elite Diaries. My original goal was to complete 2, but I ended up doing 3, which I'm counting towards this month's goals. Completing these diaries unlocks a lot of useful stuff that makes grinding in these areas much easier and way less annoying. So for example, after I finished the Elite Karamja diary, I unlocked a super handy fast teleport straight to the Slayer Master. Before, I had to run all the way from the gem rock mine, which was kind of a pain, but now with just one click, I pop up literally one tile away from her. Honestly, it makes life so much easier and saves a lot of time when I'm doing Slayer paths back to back. Then there's a Fremenic diary, which I'm really excited about because it opens some awesome opportunities for the Dagannoth Kings. The big thing is that their bones are now noted, which is the game changer. It means I can grind them for Slayer tasks without constantly worrying about my inventory filling up, which makes the whole thing way worth it. Plus of course, there's still combat rings, so it's like getting 2 benefits at once. I'm really looking forward to spending more time there and seeing how much more efficient it makes my training. I have to admit, I didn't complete other 2 tasks I had planned this month, but RNG just wasn't on my side, so those will have to roll over into next month's goals. On the bright side, in the previous clip, I did manage to get a Zenyte shard, so I just only need 2 more. Even getting a Black Demon task took a lot of skips, so thanks to RNG being a little stingy, but I finally got one. Overall, while I didn't tick everything off my list, I still accomplished a ton and even scored some insane drops. Progress is progress, and I can't wait to see what's coming next. If you made it this far in this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I always wanted to start content creation for the game I love, and it feels amazing to finally share my journey with you all. I really appreciate any feedback on how I can improve my videos, and it means a lot. I'm still learning when it comes to commentating and talking to the mic. I tend to stumble a bit when I speak fast, but I'm hoping that over time I'll get more confident and comfortable sharing live commentary without twisting my tongue. So stay tuned for the next episode of my journey to max, and if you enjoyed this video and want to follow along with my content creation journey, just hit that subscribe button. It really gives me a boost of confidence and shows me that the effort I'm putting in is worth it.